What's good? It's your boy Nico. Today we're gonna be talking about my basketball story. Um it's gonna be from middle school to high school, even elementary school. I have elementary school. I'll talk a little bit about it. So, I didn't have I didn't have anything I was good at like at a young age. Um, kindergarten included. So, I did different things, but like I think at the age of 9, I went with my brother to the park, to play, you know, for a little bit. And I did occasionally, if it was family, they would let me play, but other than that, I wasn't picked up because I was young and they were a lot older, you know. But that I didn't get that much shine at that age. So, age 10 to 11, I started playing. There more, grown men. And I started to get better at 10 and 11. And then, I played, I went to a school, elementary school that didn't really have like a, elementary team. I didn't do all that. I played at like a rec center, and played like organized ball, but I didn't really play, you know what I mean? I didn't really play that type of elementary type school teams things. I never did any of that, you know, but and in middle school, to be real with you, in middle school, I didn't play middle school team middle school team ball basketball. I didn't do that either. But I did play, organized ball for about I'm gonna have to say for like the rec center for at least 13, no, not 13, 7 years, about 7 years. And it's crazy because like, I started in 5th grade learning how to play to the best. I wasn't actually average player. All right. I wasn't like I was a 5-star recruit, the best 5th grader. I wasn't ranked or nothing in elementary school. Not even in middle school. Like I wasn't like top middle schooler. I was none of that. You know what I mean? I wasn't a social media star or anything. I was that average kid, you know what I mean? Like that kid that just, played basketball for fun. I honestly, to be real with you, I didn't think I was gonna play basketball and love it like I do right now. I thought I was gonna do something else and not enjoy it. For some reason, like I get that joy playing it. You know what I mean? I get that joy playing it. In a game, in a competitive game. I love it. Um, but I didn't think that was gonna happen. But do I think you can you can make it anywhere? Like I said, in high school is when I started playing school ball, high school. I played JV. Like I said, I missed the tryouts. You know what I mean? And like 8th grade is is when I started playing. I started actually like believing in, my dreams. I didn't believe in it in 6th and 5th grade. I said it, but I didn't really believe in it yet. You know what I mean? I was still kind of skeptical. But then, I had an awesome moment. You know what I mean? Like I started to realize I felt like God was leading me that direction, like the 8th grade to think about that stuff. I was at first, I didn't think about playing basketball at that level. But then in 8th grade, I was thinking about, playing in college. My dream isn't to play in college mostly, now it's to make it farther, but I'm thinking about college more right now than, trying to get on the NBA team because that's least of my worries right now. All right. So you gotta think about those things. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, I wasn't thinking about I wasn't thinking the right way, but I like enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it. And now I'm gonna get into my 9th grade year. I was about to say that, but my 9th grade year, I missed the tryouts. Okay, and so knowing that I missed the tryouts, yeah, I mean, I was I just missed it for my own, like, it was, I wasn't feeling good that day. So I just missed the tryouts, right? So I didn't even go. You know what I mean? And so, I asked the coach, I emailed the director if I could play. And, I played JV. They put me straight on JV. That said I could just walk right on the team, and they let me on the team. And so I practiced with the JV. And I'm gonna go more into detail about the ninth grade, what things I did to get better. So I'm gonna talk about it right now. So I played on JV. I thought I wasn't gonna play. I didn't play that much. I mean, it was a struggle. But it was crazy. So that year I was just playing, the coach, they had us practice with the varsity. Some JV coaches do that. A lot of them do that. You know what I mean? I practiced with the varsity a lot. So I practiced with the varsity, and this school was called Coral Springs Christian Academy. All right. This is where I went for high school. For middle school, I went to Abundant Life Christian Academy. So I went to those two schools. All right. And so it was a crazy year. All right. And so I had to do a lot of things like practicing there. They practice shooting, we practice different things. And so, we ran 3-man weaves. I made mistakes the first few practices, and then, I came back up. I started working on layups. They had us practicing different plays. You know what I mean? I wasn't used to an offense that good. All right. I wasn't used to an offense that good. All right. So, I started working on my game and I got better. But let me tell you one thing though. So Christmas break calls around my ninth grade year, right? So we're playing for a little bit, and I played about, I'm gonna have to say, I'll say for like an hour we played a practice because it was a break. And so, they had us, practicing with the varsity. This is early year. Early of 2016. So I was playing there, or 2017, my bad, 2017. So I played there for a little bit, and the coach, since I was about to go home, but I was like, you know what, I'll stay for a little bit. So we played a 5-on-5. And so, a lot of the kids from the JV didn't come, because my coach wasn't there. So I was like, hey, maybe I'll just go and practice. I was practicing by myself. The coach, the varsity coach, said, let's practice together. Let's have 5. So I played on the 5 team. I played with the coach, and we played the 5-on-5, and a lot of people kept telling me, keep shooting it. And I kept shooting it. You know what I mean? I didn't care if I missed it. I passed the ball back I lost confidence in myself. So I was like, I think I had a confidence issue in high school. So I kind of just shot jumpers, missed it, and I just quit. But, I realized, I'm going to miss some. So I kept shooting them. I made layups, like I said, in transition. And the coach compared me to one of varsity players and said that was probably going to be how I was going to play. So then I kind of got motivated, to even play even better the next year. And so, my 10th grade year, I didn't get any minutes, but I played good in the tryout on varsity. The JV, I didn't think they didn't have funds for JV. They just cut it completely. So I just straight up got moved up to varsity. I didn't think I was going to make the team, to be honest with you, but I did. So, I messed up and, I didn't get any minutes. I went through it hard. You know what I mean? And I just went through that reality that you're sometimes not going to get minutes. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And then I'll just skip to the end. So 11th and 12th grade, I played for Sheridan Hills Christian School because my 10th grade year, the school got shut down. So, yeah, basically that's what I got minutes those 2 years. But yeah, let me end this off saying something on a note. Just work hard. It doesn't matter about, your circumstance. You know what I mean? My circumstance was terrible. I just played for only 7 years, and I'm still a good player. I mean, obviously, I got athleticism late, but still, I mean, it's crazy. Like I said, you just gotta put God first, do your thing, and everything will fall in place. Also, another thing is stop looking at rankings. All right. Rankings do not determine how you're going to be as a player. Just because a 5-star is just because a 5-star is ranked number one in the state of Florida does not mean that you're not the best and not at your best. You're not working hard enough. You are. Trust me. Circumstances are different from each person. Like I said, I wasn't ranked at all right, because my schools were very small. They didn't really play. The year that they did play, like, I think my school played Vernon, I wasn't there. I wasn't on the team, on the varsity. But let me tell you, rankings will not affect your scholarships. You can get a D3 and make it to the NBA. Duncan Robinson did it, so you can do it. Like I said, you can even go to the NBA straight from there, because Scottie Pippen and even Stephen Curry went to a small D1. There hasn't been an NBA player since Stephen Curry that made it from Davidson. The last person before him was like 1989. So that stuff does not really matter. Your circumstance doesn't matter. I'm going to keep grinding so I can accomplish my college goals and, get into a good college to play for and help the program get better. But don't worry about, your rankings. Believe in yourself. Don't quit. YouTube, whatever, NFL, MLB, don't quit, and you'll accomplish your goals. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.